So, welcome back to, I guess, the last little thing that we're just going to comment on for this little riff session that we're having here. This is going to be a special one. This is actually something that I found quite a while ago at one of my pawn stores. This is actually a VHS tape of something very special.
Wait, did you capture this?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
I mean, how else would I get VHS footage on YouTube?
I guess.
Yeah, and then before Unreal goes, caught you on VHS. Anyway, so what this is a post, like post the serial Sega Game Tips video.
I had one of these. I have one of these, I should say.
Now, keep in mind, this is from the early 90s. So early 90s that this is like covering games of like game tips on and upcoming previews of games for the Sega Genesis, Game Gear, Sega CD, and even previews of the then upcoming 32X.
Oh wait, this might be the same tape.
I'm actually quite excited to see this. All the videos I got way back when were Nintendo related. I didn't really see anything Sega related.
Yeah, all I know is that this is extremely 90s, and that this was also Canadian. So
I think I had the same tape, but I guess we're about to find out.
So I mean, me and Zero have an affiliation with it, but I think SCR will still quote unquote like it just for the 90s of it. But one thing I just want to mention before we go is that the back of the VHS, which will probably show up on screen, I just want to bring attention to the top description that says, "Yo, VidKids, what's up?"
Oh god, so 90s.
What is up?
Yeah. Well, these days it's like, "Yo, YouTube VidKids, what's up?"
And you know that was written by, like, a marketing exec, so just picture someone in a suit going, "Yo, VidKids, what's up?"
Can you please, like, take a clip now of your 80s, 90s kid and put, like, a speech bubble saying, "Yo, YouTube VidKids, what's up?" Please?
Yeah, I'll see about that. But without further ado, let's get started with this.
Yep. Oh, God, my eyes!
Welcome to MTV. I mean,
Cereal, honey, sugar, health, alphabet, TV, kidnapping video. Stop, please.
And this is my fully digitized kitchen. The kitchen of your cyber future. It contains the most
oh god, stop yanking my chain.
Ah! What kind of video game meth lab are we in?
I don't know, but it's
Wait, I've seen this guy in other Sega stuff. He was in the other video where he was like harassing the hotel guests.
Look at all these editing effects.
Wow, it's like me when I first got Sony Vegas.
Yeah.
I never had the, oh hey, look, I can do this era of editing, I guess.
Well, whoever made this clearly had.
We're only like a minute in and my eyes are already hurting.
God, the background hiss is huge.
Oh jeez.
All this shaky cam, like spinning around, zooming in and out and shit, this is why I'm not looking forward to VR.
Man, people complain about Austin video games being like too in your face 90s, moving the camera around. Well, that stuff was legit back then. Also commercials, because this was basically a commercial video. Remember these commercials back then?
Yes.
I remember them not having this many frames of animation. That was better animated than the Double Dragon cartoon.
Well, yeah, because I had more of a budget.
I want to see SCR's version of this, because I want to hear him say some of these things.
Oh man, secret tips. We can't get them anywhere else. For a second there, we had a YouTube poop.
Is that really a tip? Or is that just general knowledge of the game?
Yeah, I mean, use your eyes to see what's there and discern what to do. Oops.
Or is the tip that the words vector flange oscillator exist?
Okay, so I think the tape that I have is actually the second one.
Ah, I told you, stop yanking my chain. Ah, don't get in my face either.
Alphabet sneak peek.
We're chained up in this guy's basement, and he's testing his game tips on us.
Oh boy, it's the 32X.
We're the Lisa Trevor of 90s Genesis heads.
Oh man, how timely. The new Star Wars movie came out, and here we are with Star Wars.
I'll stick to MechWarrior, thank you.
Oh yeah, it was definitely the hottest thing in the street, right?
Oh man, at 5 mile per hour action!
Cosmic Carnage. I want that. I want to play that game. Metalhead.
I think I could make better mechs with my Erector set.
Check out these 5 games we have for it.
For now. Once people see what a great idea this was, they'll jump all over the Sega CD.
Yeah, and then it'll have 10 games.
Or is this the 32X? I kinda lost track.
That was the 32X. Okay, don't show any footage for this. Just show fire. The game on fire, yeah.
Wow, they took the game out of the incinerator.
Why did they show a Sega CD game for the 32X?
I don't know.
No! Sugar Crisp Bear, get out while you can!
Oh my god, no, he's already deranged. It's too much Sugar Crisp.
Oh yeah, this bit goes on for a little while.
This house is being beamed up by a UFO, right? Or the house is the UFO?
I thought this was a meth lab.
Aliens can have meth labs too. And dynamite.
You do realize there's no actual dynamite in Dynamite Heady, other than the pun? Yeah.
In Dynamite Heady, you have more than 15 heads to choose from, each from a secret weapon. Use vacuum head to
What is this music they're using with the Dynamite Heady footage?
Hammerhead.
I've only played a couple levels of Dynamite Heady, so...
I don't know about you, but all the video effects are giving me a headache.
Dynamite Heady's removable dynamite.
Well, it's a good game, but couldn't they just use, you know, the actual game music? If they had the rights, you know, to show the game or to advertise it? Well, the meth lab exploded.
Well, you're assuming that proper advertising of the game was the proper target! Target!
Crisp tips on this new Sega CD game called
Please shower.
Tomcat Alley.
Oh boy.
Your favorite game.
Well, it's one of the more tolerable FMV games, but it's still kind of stupid. And not very good, because FMV games are dumb.
Hey, if your wingman is in trouble, you can use one of your radar-guided missiles to bring down the enemy and save your wingman.
Yeah, so you don't have to do that dumb mission that repeats if you don't do it. Also, good use of stock footage in that game.
You are on a highly secret
Oh hey, that's the tabletop VR thing that they showed at E3.
mission. Listen to your pilot and your wingman. They will sometimes give you special instructions.
We're beginning our run on the primary objective. Roger, Shadow 5. We're switching to ground mode.
Please show a clip of Colonel Gruff.
Shadow 5,
That's Midnight Raiders.
the bomber is yours. Yes, sir. You will receive specific bombing targets. Always bomb the exact
Specific.
area instructed to bomb.
Yeah, generally when you're dropping bombs on an area, you're supposed to drop it in the place where you're supposed to drop the bomb.
Pro tip, listen to what the game tells you're supposed to do. Also, good model explosion.
In other news, you have to put the cartridge in the game system to be able to play it.
But this isn't a cartridge, it's a CD. Revolutionary technology, man.
Oh man, they are so ahead of their time.
Now it's trying to be funny.
Is it?
Come in. Check this out.
Okay.
Combination of knuckles
And that's how Vor got started.
knuckles. You can
What?
slide between two walls to reach higher areas and higher scores. Look for hidden passageways in every level to get you to the 3D special stage.
So what qualifies as a tip?
I don't know, just saying, hey, you can do this in the game.
He ain't a plumber. nice if your pipes are clogged. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, random diss to Mario, or subtle diss to Mario there, because Sega.
Yeah, that's it, that's it. He's the cool blue dude with the mega attitude.
Oh, Mega Man!
The Hedgehog.
Oh.
What do you think this guy's electricity bill is like?
Sonic Spinball this fall.
And it's coming like a torpedo, straight for Game Gear. And here's some more secret tips.
Coming like a torpedo.
How to kick some serious Robotnik butt. What am I doing? What?
Good question, what are you doing?
No!
Hey, it's your favorite game, SCR. Favorite Sonic game, right?
Wait, you don't like this game?
Fuck this game.
Well, I mean, it's not that great of a Sonic game, but still not, I guess, bad? I don't know. I haven't really played much of it myself.
Sonic and Pinball is actually not a bad idea, but not like this.
This one's actually a tip. It's telling you how to get the Chaos Emeralds.
Well, yeah, I'd tell you how to beat the first stage.
Okay, that's the first actual tip we've seen so far.
Well, that's it for the tips. Back to this.
And isn't that a tip for a game that isn't even out yet?
Well, back then, but hey, at least you'll have a chance to, like, oh, this. Top in Canada!
Video games!
Taz Escape from Mars? Hey, Sonic Spin.
This was a slow year for Sega if this is your top 5.
Tomcat Alley. Sheesh, yeah. World Series Baseball is #1 in the States. You guys like your baseball? Well, yeah, there's Aladdin, at least, on the Game Gear. Formula 1 GP.
Hey, Tomcat Alley. I heard good things.
So basically the state's like, sports!
Oh, hey, Japanese actually played Sonic. Same with Britain.
Touchdown! I'm talking about real players, real action, real teams, real stadiums. This is so real you can almost smell the sweat.
Well, boy, sir, you'll have a field day with this. Because it's football and field, and you like football, and
Slam, he just said slaminist jaminist.
Football games around this time weren't very good. The only one I liked was one of the Madden games, and it's just because it had his voice clips.
yeah, but this is the best of the best, like this guy said.
It's Sega, I know that's not true.
But man, look at this. I mean, look at all that football.
That is football.
Boom! Football! Joe Montana!
On the Chiefs.
When you're carrying the ball and you get into trouble, use the speed burst to outrun defenders.
When people are about to tackle you, run away from them.
Use the boost to get through.
Next thing you know, they're going to be telling us to do a barrel roll.
To make you invincible. To outscore your opponent, you can take advantage.
They've shown the same play 4 times.
And if you press up, up, C-A-B, select, you can hold my dick.
That's it, come on, I got it going on, baby. Come on, I am the...
Oh god, this is like me doing the...
I'm guessing they couldn't get Terry Crews for that.
Well, that happened. Here's another commercial.
Cereal's great taste leaves the honeycomb kid in the dark.
Cool.
For 3, I'll grant you 1 wish.
Okay.
I used to love Honeycomb.
This is a shitty setup for a Pitfall game.
I'll say.
The first is shape. The second is
Also, what was with this kid's obsession during this advertising campaign of him trying to find the secret of honeycomb? Can't you just read the back of the box and it just shows the ingredients there?
Oh, man, these Sega games are getting to be a little too realistic, you know what I'm saying?
All those realistic Genesis graphics.
Yeah.
I just took look like kid stuff. It's the roughest, the toughest sports game of them all.
There's a Macintosh in the background.
Yeah!
Hey man, you gotta have your King's Quest as well.
We absolutely must fill every inch of shelf space.
And now for the first time ever, a galactic premiere.
It looks like there's an error screen on it right now.
Yeah, stop moving around.
I think he's on a treadmill while trying to film this.
Oh, I think I own this one. Thanks, Scott.
Yeah, was this one of the many games you gave 0 at Enemy North?
I think this was game number 17 that I gave 0.
including Lemieux, Gretzky, Lindros, and Yzerman.
Yzerman!
Actual 42 or 84 game NHL
Wow, the Flyers suck. And the Sabres.
Shoot your way to the Stanley Cup.
Just pirouette around.
Okay, that fight scene was slightly better than the Double Dragon cartoon ones.
You gotta know there's fighting in it. Is that guy drooling?
No, it's like supposed to be wet because water.
It looks too thick to be water. It just looks like drool.
Well, here's some more sugar crisp tips to keep you in a swimmer thing.
When you break the surface of the water, you get fresh air. Be sure you don't run out of air. You're a mammal and
Here's a tip. Dolphins have to breathe.
Dolphins aren't fish, you dumb fuck.
Morph into new shapes. He can become a shark to ward off enemies, or a bird to overcome obstacles.
Birds are also not fish.
How does he shape... Echo can shapeshift?
In the sequel, he can, apparently.
Yeah, Tides of Time really went into some weird shit.
Yeah, I never really cared for Echo. I always thought the game was kind of meh.
Echo's interesting. I haven't really got far into the game.
I think it's fun. The physics of it, movement, just take getting used to.
Then it gets hard.
All right, Sega nuts, that's the deal. 32
Please end.
Sega cable service, game
He didn't even talk about the Sega cable service.
Who even actually used it?
think about this video. If you'd like to see more of this, and if there's
He didn't even talk about, like, the Sega channel or anything. He just mentioned it there.
Oh boy, here's the address.
Oh man, I gotta write this down!
That's actually not too far from where me and Zero are.
Oh my god, that is not very far.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is we're taking a field trip?
Try and find the building they filmed this in.
The Sega building.
Oh, I think the building they filmed this in is now drifting through the void of space, but we can find that building for the World of Sega Video.
Well, then say it loud and say it proud. Sing it, dude. Yeah, that's it.
Don't forget to buy our cereal.
My name is Michael B., your Saba God, telling you to stay online with the future. Until next
Apparently, we're going to use the internet to see the future.
time, sing it, dude. Sugar Bear's cool. Sega! No, you gotta be meaner. Sega! No, mean, man. Sega!
Oh man. He screams so loud, cracks drew on the screen.
Sega.
Well,
Oh my god.
so if you didn't overdose from all the 90s, there you have it.
I have to find my tape now and capture it.
They say that if you go to that address now, you won't be able to get in because the post-Sugar Bear is still on patrol, protecting the secrets of Sega Video.
Now, is this going to be a creepypasta now?
Abandoned by Sega. Sorry, I said that wrong. Abandoned by Sega!
There you go. That's the 90s Sega we know. But oh man.
Oh.
But yeah, maybe. But yeah, that was it for, I guess, these three little riffs that we did on these. These are just ones that I wanted to do. If there could be more in the future that we could potentially do, if you want us to. And
Until next time.
I mean, Zero did say he has another one of those Sega game tips things.
I just gotta find it and then capture it. That's all I really have to do.
And we might have other people joining or switch out for these, so who knows where this will go. But this was just something I wanted to do for quite a while, and I'm glad you guys joined in, and glad you guys watched it, and hopefully liked it, so there you go.
If you don't hear from me in like a week or so, I disappeared somewhere in Ontario.
We found him in Richmond Hill.